going to be repairing this skirt. I love the print, but the lining's ruined. I'm going to use this spare lining fabric. It's anti-static. First job, turn the skirt inside out and cut away the old lining. Using the outer skirt as a template, I'm going to draw around the edge to get where I want to cut before I take the old skirt away. I don't want to have any accidents. So I've used tailor's chalk to mark the outline of the dress. The fold line is along one side, this is the top of the skirt, and this is where I'll cut. So cut out your pieces along the lines. You don't have to be too prissy about it, it's only the underskirt. And then just check that it will fit by laying the skirt over it. So I've laid the skirt over it and you can see where it slightly overlaps. We want a bit of overlap on that edge because we'll take some of that out with a seam. This overlap at the bottom is not so good. I'm going to trim that off. Right, so that's trimmed. The excess will be taken away when I fit it to the skirt. The next job is to edge the underskirt. I'm going to edge it all the way along and about 8 to 10 inches up the side so that it has a little kick to it. I'm using a hemming foot for a lightweight fabric and matching thread. Always practice on some test fabric before you start on the main job. This is my test fabric. You can see the edge is coming out fine. Now I'm just doing a rolled edge on the lower edge of the underskirt. So I've roll edged the whole of the underside. Some of it's not as great as it could be, and done up inside so that I can do a little split in the underskirt. Now I'm going to go up the rest of the side of the skirt in an ordinary seam. To do that, I'm going to turn it inside out and then just do a normal straight stitch all the way down. By the way, if you don't have a roll foot, don't worry about it, just turn it in and do a straight stitch along. Right, so I switched feet and now I'm going to do a straightforward running stitch all the way up. Now I've put the underskirt inside out, outside the outer skirt. This is a bit complicated. I've done the outer seam, done the rolled edge. You can see that the edge of the outer skirt sits nicely, slightly outside of the top. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn this inside and do a nice neat straight stitch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it in about 1 centimetre, pin it all the way along and just go with a straightforward straight stitch all the way along the top. Once it's pinned, check for one final time how it hangs. Then just use the edge at the top of the skirt as your guide against the edge of the sewing foot. Just keep on sewing right around the top of the edge of the skirt. So this is the inside edge as sewn down and how it looks on the outside edge. And this is the finished skirt with its new lining.